we are again.
We're gonna do like how we met and like get to know us stuff. So
Here we go.
So we're both 21, but I'm older.
Barely.
But I'm still older, so that's what matters.
I look older. I act older. And by act older,
He
I
doesn't
mean
act
I can't.
older.
By act older, I mean I can't hear.
He can't.
Messed up knee, messed up back. But you act more mature. I just act older.
Okay. I'm 5'2".
That's all, man.
He's 6'2". Apparently he forgot.
Yeah, sometimes I have to look at my driver's license. I think I lied to them. I think I'm only 6 feet.
No, you're definitely 6'2".
I might have lied to them.
Come here. Look, let's show him.
Huh?
Let's show him. The top of your head is cutting on.
It's because I'm on my tippy toes. Look,
He's really not, though. That's the thing.
there's my tippy toes.
He's 6'2", I'm 5'2". Merv,
This is Merv.
our alien.
Yeah.
He sits like right on the counter, but like he waves at people when they come in.
Yeah. And I talked the guy down to $20. Well, actually, he talked himself down to $20
Yeah, he
for
did.
$50.
We're at the mall, and I saw this little dude in the window, and I told him to go check it out. And it was like, what, 45?
Ew, $50.
Yeah, it was $50. We're like, nah.
Oh, it says $100 right here.
It's $100 right there. He told us 50, but like, you know. I
I
mean,
was
he's
like, I
cool
ain't doing
looking,
it.
but we weren't gonna spend 50.
He had a brother.
Yeah.
Didn't look as cool as him, though. A little kiss.
Let me get lipstick on him.
You got lipstick on
That's
him.
what I just said.
Got on his chin and his nose. Okay.
Mer.
Okay. So, what's next?
Okay, so when did we start dating? We got together March 24th.
Yep.
We hung out a little over a week before then, I want to say.
About.
We were supposed to wait a month. That was his idea. We were supposed to wait a month before we became official, and then he asked me like a week and a half later. I'm like, okay,
I
let's
make
do
rules
it.
that I can't follow. I try to make sure that, you know,
He liked me a lot.
I did.
Okay. So how we met? How did we meet?
On Hinge.
Sit up.
If I remember correctly, you came at me very aggressively.
I didn't come at him aggressively. I said, "What do you want?" Because I'm not about to be like playing around. Like I just wanted to know what you wanted, and I wasn't
And
gonna
I
like
looked at the
sit
text
there.
like this. I said,
I wasn't about to just sit there while he made up his mind.
I don't know what I want. That's a good question. I didn't even know. Well, what am I supposed to say?
He had got out of a relationship like what, like a month or two before that,
Crazy lady. She's crazy.
and like I had got out of a relationship like a month before that.
Crazy guy. Super crazy. Crazy people.
But yeah. So anyways, I wasn't aggressive. I just knew what I wanted. And I wasn't gonna sit there in case he didn't know what he wanted. But we still ended up talking anyway.
I didn't know what I wanted.
We exchanged Snapchats after that conversation.
Did we?
Yeah.
You got into those DMs.
We got each other's Snapchats and we talked for a bit. We were supposed to go out on a date, but I think I canceled, I think.
Plenty of times.
No, one time I canceled one time, and then I went to California, so he thought I was gonna ghost him, but I wasn't ghosting him. I was
didn't only
busy with
cancel
my
one
family.
time.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did. You canceled every time until
No.
that coffee shop. We were talking for 2 weeks straight. So for that whole week, I was
Maybe
like,
2 weeks, but for one of those weeks, I was in California, and you thought I was ghosting you, but I was just busy with my family. And I told him I was going to California. He just got all nervous that I wasn't gonna be around anymore. But I came back and I messaged him, and then we went on a date. We were supposed to go get ramen, but I didn't want to drive 30 minutes in case it was gonna be a not good date.
That's her favorite ramen place now.
And now it's my favorite ramen place. But the first date,
Can't
we
even
went to
drive
go
past it anymore, huh?
No, I ask him every time we drive past it. But our first date was actually coffee, and we didn't go till he got off work, so we were there at like 11. Yeah,
It's pretty late. It was late at night.
yeah, like the only neutral place open.
I was pretty nervous too because I don't have exactly the coolest car in the club, but it is a cool car. I think so. It has charm to it.
He thought I would be like,
2006 busted up Toyota Highlander, gold paint.
anyway, I liked it. I didn't mind it, but he was nervous about that. But the first date went really well. I didn't really talk to him that much though because I was too nervous.
I kept staring at her boobs.
I guess he was staring at my boobs.
Kinda, not really.
But like it was tight up here and it was loose down there and it came above my knees. And I had like a nice size sweater, so I didn't think he'd like, you know.
You weren't exactly hiding your boobs, but
I
maybe
wasn't hiding
should've
them,
looked
but
at
I
your
wasn't
boobs.
like showing them either. Well, I guess it was showing them, but I wasn't like being extra about it, you know?
No, you weren't. You're modest.
Yeah.
You're modestly dressed.
And
So
he-
was I too.
He had on jeans and a nice button-up shirt, and he looked really nice too.
I ironed that shirt before I went to you.
He ironed. I've never
Yeah.
seen him iron.
That's something kids don't do these days, but I do it sometimes on special occasions, like our first date. I got made fun of for doing that on a couple of different first dates before I met you.
Oh, a couple different first dates?
Hey,
Hey!
plenty of fish in the sea, baby.
Okay, this video's over. Bye, guys.
No, not like that, not like that. Not like that.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I was talking to a bunch of guys. Not a bunch, but you've seen my Snapchat.
What?
You saw my Snapchat when we first started dating.
Yeah, I've seen it. It was way more busy than mine.
But anyway, I stopped talking to them when I hung out with him with this little goofball. Okay, so at the end of the day, he asked me to hang out the following day, which would have been a Saturday, right? First date Friday, our second date would have been Saturday, but I canceled because I wasn't feeling my best, and I'm already an extremely anxious person, so I didn't want to be like all nervous and like down on our second date, so I canceled.
I thought I messed up that first date because you canceled the second.
He didn't mess up. I was just really nervous, and then we hung out on that Sunday. We went to a mall. It was really awesome. I was still a little shy, but he took me to my favorite restaurant, and we just walked around. It was pretty cool. He held my hand, and then I kissed him at the end of the date.
Blew me out of the water.
He didn't kiss me on the first date, so I kissed him on the second.
Why would I kiss on the first date?
He's gentleman all of a sudden,
All of a sudden.
I'm just kidding. But, well, before I kissed him, he had asked me if I wanted to come over to his place to watch Kung Fu movies.
Quote unquote, we watched Kung Fu movies.
Yeah, but hearing that, like, we're not gonna watch no Kung Fu movies.
We
But
watched Kung Fu
did.
movies.
We watched Kung
Why
Fu
would
movies.
why would I offer to watch? I was already watching Kung Fu movies.
That's the same thing as if a girl asks you, want to watch Netflix at my place? You know, at like 11 o'clock at night, you want to watch Netflix at my place?
I don't get it.
You get it, you just don't want to.
I don't get it.
It's you too.
I wanted to watch Kung Fu movies.
Anyway, we did watch Kung Fu movies, and it was really nice. I didn't
That's
get
all
there
we
till,
did too.
11, and then the next morning he made me breakfast, which was really sweet.
Well, we did watch Kung Fu movies, and I made her breakfast. I can't believe you'd think otherwise. What were you thinking?
Anyway,
What would Jesus think?
anyway, so, and then after that, I was over his place like almost every day. Like at least 4 times a week.
I should never watch Kung Fu with me again.
My nails are really long. I'm like slightly humiliated, but you know, it's okay. They're purple. I don't know if you could tell.
put them in my mouth. What am I supposed to do?
I didn't put them in your mouth.
I thought you did.
You just decided to bite them. Like right now.
Ow. I can't hear.
You really can't. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Huh?
Okay, so we're hanging out almost every day. And after 2 months, he asked me to move in with him.
Should I shave?
No. So after 2 months, he asked me to move in with him because I was basically over here all the time anyway. He already like cleared a space for me to put clothes before he asked me to move in. Like he just came home from work one day. He's like, do you want to move in? I don't know if that's word to ask after 2 months, but like, you know, you're here every day and I want to be with you more. So he's embarrassed. So he asked me to move in with him. I'm like, all right, I think about it. And I thought about it for like an hour. And I'm like, were you serious about that? And you're like, I mean, yeah, if you want to move in. So I said, okay. And right after I said, okay, he's like, okay, I'm taking you to your sister's place. Go get your rest of your stuff. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, go get the rest of your stuff. So you can just be here now. I'm like, all right, that was fast. But like,
Right after I just had a roommate move out.
yeah, he had a roommate when we first started dating.
Yeah, roommate. I let him stay here, and I was paying for the place. I like the guy. He's a nice guy. He's my friend. He's one of my best friends out here.
But yeah,
Now he's our neighbor.
now he's our neighbor, so that's fun.
He likes to show up.
Not even all your friends like to show up randomly.
Hey man, we're outside. What? Knock, 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 knock.
Literally, all his friends came into the apartment, like one after the other, and stayed like 20 minutes.
Not the first time it happened.
Okay.
Not the last time. What's the next point?
Okay. Within the 2 months, what are we doing now? Chilling every day. We started dating at the beginning of this virus and the beginning of quarantine. So we basically spent more time together than most couples would have in a year.
Yeah, I've become one of the top 4% of Call of Duty players worldwide somehow. I don't realize how that happened, but...
Him yelling at the TV all day is how it happened. But I like watching him play.
I also work really hard at work, but I haven't worked that much.
Yeah, he hasn't worked that much.
Yeah. But now I'm going to have to work for like 3 months straight. Yeah. So you won't see a lot of me on these YouTube videos coming up, but I'll be back.
We're going to try to film a lot of stuff before he goes, so I'll still have stuff to upload. But, I don't know. I might upload stuff about...
Poop.
I might upload stuff about...
Buttholes.
Sit up! I might upload stuff about...
Farts.
I might upload stuff about painting
Boogers.
or fashion
Or pee-pee.
or my hair.
Or armpits.
This is the longest my hair has been braided in a while. I actually did a big chop, so like without
Or
these
earwax.
extensions, it's
Ow!
my hair is really short. But yeah,
Toe jam.
so all that stuff, and then he likes to play video games on his own time. But I don't know how much we're gonna incorporate that on this channel.
Not a lot. I use a lot of profanity.
Yeah, he does. It's probably, we're trying not to do that on here.
Golden chin.
He already slipped up on the first video almost. So anyway, we have rings if you haven't noticed, but you probably have. We're not married, they're just promise rings.
Hey, look, my hand's glowing.
Yeah, mine's like a antique one. He bought mine at Pandora, and I got his off of Amazon. So. Anyway, so that's it. You guys can ask questions if you want to know. I put my Instagram in the description I don't know if he wants his in the description or not.
Nope.
But I'll probably put it anyway. So yeah, you could DM us or comment questions or comments, whatever you want, and we'll get back to you guys.
I'm scared of new people. We should meet new people.
As of right now, we have like 34 views on our first video, and he's already freaking out.
Yeah. I can't even sit up.
He's trying to hide.
I got some lipstick on my cheek on your shirt.
Okay, bye guys. It's time to throw hands.